Hey, what's up? It's AaronSayWhat. Welcome to a quick vlog I wanted to make, actually for two reasons. I have a couple things I really wanted to talk about. I wrote them down just so that I don't forget. But also, I'm actually testing my webcam. I have this webcam. I bought this like in the summertime to use it for like streaming every once in a while, but I don't really do streams right yet. It was kind of more of a future thing. And the last vlog I made, well, I guess I made like two, I think, on the channel so far, the 500 subscriber one and the Christmas vlog. I just used my camcorder, the one I used to record all my gaming videos. But I figured I bought this webcam, which is an Elgato Facecam Mark II or something like that. Anyway, it's actually supposed to be better spec wise than even my camcorder. I love using the camcorder because literally it's never let me down. I can record for 12 hours at a time. It's not connected to my computer, so it doesn't mess up if my computer messes up. Oh, it's like unlimited battery life. Anyway, so for the gaming videos, I'm just gonna keep using that. But the quality on like the full size shots when I go full screen, it is a little lacking because that camera, I kid you not, it's from 2009 or 2010 when that camera came out. So yeah, the quality, especially in low light, it's not the greatest, but I wanted to, you know, use this as an opportunity to talk about the things I want to talk about because I was planning on making this vlog for a little bit, but also test the webcam and see how it looks, because that way, if it looks great, which it should, in my testing, it does look good. Then for vlogs, I'll just use the webcam because the webcam also has a wider shot. So now you can see a bit more of my room. Like you can actually see like all rows of these things. You can see the little gun thing I have on the back. You can even see like this is a new corner shelf I have, but yeah, now you can actually see over there. So yeah, it's just a cool. Oh, I looked up at my camera. It's like I said, it's just a cooler, wider shot, and like I said, it's super easy to use this for the vlog. So anyway, with that being said, the first thing I just wanted to say on a quick note, I have more VR videos coming very soon. I actually bought, I have one more older VR game, but then I think I have like 3 or 4 new VR games. Now, I'm still rocking the OG Oculus Rift, like I don't even know what it's called, but like the first official Oculus Rift. And I bought a couple VR games like I was gonna record, but it turns out they didn't work with the old one. So I have to test these ones, but regardless, I decided I'm gonna buy the Meta Quest 3, like the newest one, because it's wireless. It's so much better than the old one now. And I want to actually always keep doing VR videos on this shit. Because, you know, the VR video I made, it's only the one so far, and it was more of a test. I actually had a lot of fun. It's something different for me. I get to like stand up and like, instead of always seeing the same room, it's like I'm in the game. And also, speaking of like the horror game aspect, VR horror, still to this day, I've played so many scary horror games, but still to this day, I cannot handle VR horror. So it's fun. It makes for good videos. It's fun for you guys. I'm like terrified in there, but yeah, I definitely want to play VR videos. So I'm gonna, like, one of these days, I'm gonna try the games, but if they don't work with my OG Oculus Rift, which I think is like down there on one of those lower shelves. But if it doesn't work with that one, fear not. Within like a week or two, I think I'm just going to order the Meta Quest 3, like the good one. The main thing I wanted to make this vlog about, and that's kind of like I'll probably speak most about this, and then I have a couple little things after, but the main thing I wanted to talk about in this vlog is that, you know, I've been getting really nice comments lately, and in the broken lore unfollow video, which is one of my favorite videos I've posted on the channel, as far as like it's a long one, it's 2.5 hours long, but like the story of the game was so cool. I feel like when I was editing it, even when I was recording it actually, but when I was editing especially, I felt so good about my commentary because it was a game that I was really enjoying. I enjoy making all the videos actually. I mean, there's some games I play and you can tell maybe like at some part it's annoying and I may get annoyed, but like overall I enjoy, you know, I just absolutely love making these videos. But in that video, when I was editing it, I could just tell, because I know me anyway, like I said, even when I was recording it, I was having such a blast, and then in the editing, I could see that, you know what I mean? Like I could tell when I was editing that video that this is Aaron in his best. Like I felt my commentary was so good because I'm just having so fun, and I think when I'm having the most fun, my videos are, you know, the best. They result in the best they can be. So I love that video, but why I brought that video up is so that you can check it out. No, but also it is a great game. If you haven't checked it out, you should definitely check it out. But no, but there was a part of that game where kind of the protagonist that you play as, she goes through this whole thing with social media, and there's a part where, you know, it's like a flashback of when she was in school and, you know, getting bullied. And then I gave my little 2 cents while I'm playing through that part. I kind of gave my little opinion and advice in that portion. And when I did that, it really made me realize, especially when I edited it and posted it and then, you know, people comment about it, it's like, it just was like a really nice reminder of like, that's what I'm here for. Like I just being able to say that, like give my piece and like try to make people feel better about themselves, and give you guys confidence to feel better about yourselves. Or if you ever have doubts, but then you hear me say something that maybe like, you know, reassures you or makes you believe in yourself or feel better, that's what I'm here for. And like, it made me realize that it is, you know, surface level. It is, I am just playing games, but through these games, I hope that I can, whether it's inspire, motivate, or even on the, you know, simple level of make someone smile or make you laugh. Or even if you're just having a rough day and just for that, you know, 30 minutes or an hour, however long the video is, even if it's just for that short a time span, that maybe you forget about your problems and for that time you're, you know, you're happy or something. Just as I'm doing all these videos, it's just really, you know, making me realize, like, I already knew this obviously, but it's kind of been, I don't know, hitting hard lately that this is what truly makes me happy. Like 100%, like seeing your feedback or seeing the nice comments and just knowing that there are people that choose to watch me every single day. It's just like, it's super motivating. And like, I strive and I inspire to be the best role model I can be, or just be a beacon of light or laughter. Because at the end of the day, that's what makes, like, I go to sleep feeling great about myself, knowing that I helped anyone, even if it's just one person, but knowing that I can bring joy to someone's life or as many people's lives as I can, that's what makes me sleep peacefully and happily. So, yeah, I don't know. I just, like I said, I've had this on my mind and I just really wanted to talk because, you know, I also was thinking about the vlogs and, because, you know, you get in the habit of like, all right, all these games coming out, you got to post gaming videos, like, you know, I gotta, that's what most people are there for. But then I remember it's like, even with like my favorite YouTubers that I a lot of times watch their vlogs. I usually watch most of their vlogs because it's cool to see people that I look up to or that I enjoy, to see them on a more human level rather than just a source of entertainment that you might like a TV show or something, to see the human behind that entertainment and get to know what, you know, where they're coming from and where their mind's at. So that's why I like doing these vlogs. So I was even talking to my friend about it because he was about or he said he was thinking about filming a vlog and just was unsure, you know, if he should bother or not. And I was like, yeah, man, like I believe that, like, from a viewer standpoint, like whether it's me watching my favorite YouTubers or whatever, that these vlogs, you know, may seem simple on the surface level, but I feel it does strengthen our bond as a, you know, content creator and viewer. Like, you could feel more like you get to know me rather, you know, it's like, obviously I'm me in the games, but I'm talking about things that are happening in the game. Sometimes I'll go off on a random tangent, but most of the time it's just commentating about what's happening in the game. So I keep seeing the webcam and I'm like, you better not be lagging because I've never used this. So anyway, but yeah, so that was kind of the main thing, is that my goal with this channel is simple. It's to make, like, be a positive impact on as many people as I can. So just, you know, to everyone who's supported me this far, thank you so much. You're the reason why I get up every day looking forward and motivated to make more and more content. It's just, like I said, I love making people happy, and I love making the videos. Like, I'm so proud of the videos I've been posting lately. I'm just so, whether it's the video itself, the thumbnails, everything, I'm just super happy with where the channel is at. And yeah, like I'm thrilled, and I can't wait to just, you know, see where it's gonna go. And that's the other thing. I've kind of also, you know, on old like nostalgia runs where I've gone back and I watched some of my older, or some of my favorite YouTubers videos, like their old stuff where they started out. And one thing I'm always gonna make sure, no matter what, this is just like a hypothetical, but something that I'm always going to keep as #1 priority is that no matter, you know, how popular, if this channel gets really popular or anything, you know, no matter what, no matter the size of this community, even if it gets to the point where, you know, you cannot no longer have that one-on-one connection, I will always, and this is a promise, I will always go out of my way and make it my #1 priority to always, you know, retain that connection we have on a human level. I don't want to just be, you know, just a face of some entertainment. You know, obviously the entertainment is the #1 thing, but I always want to make sure you guys know that I care. I really appreciate you all. I love you all. And like, I'll always make sure I go out of my way, you know, to just reiterate that and make sure it's known. And I promise, because, you know, there's so many things that can happen over the course of years, or if someone has a channel that it gets really successful, you know, it can be tempting to change or fall into that trap of like, all right, I'm popular now, so I got to evolve. But no, I realized that it's like, you know, I'll obviously strive to be the best I can, but at the same time, I want to be me. Like, I don't want to ever get to the point where I feel like I got to evolve and do things that are just because the channel, like, it may get to the point where it's like, oh, it's big, so now I got to do all these like sponsorships or like corporate brand deals. Like, no, none of that matters at the end of the day. Like, I just want to, like I said, make people happy, and I'll always remember, like I said, this is hypothetical, but it's just like, it's been on my mind when I've been watching other stuff, is that, you know, the YouTubers that I watch, that even after like insane success, that they still remain level-headed and stuff like that. It shows a lot of character, and that's, like I said, that's what I'm going to keep striving towards. And I'll always, like I said, I'll always keep replying to comments and try, as the channel grows more and more, I will always, even if I can't reply to every comment, then I'll find other ways I'll reply to comments, but then I'll also do things of like reading comments videos, or like, you know, opening mail. I'll always find ways to include you guys, because I think that's the coolest part, is like, I'm just the man behind the content, but you guys and girls are the viewers. Like, you make up the whole community. So I think it's cool if we have this, like, you know, relationship where the channel grows together and we're both a part of it. You know what I mean? Like I'm the face of the content, but you guys are also a part of the content, whether it's like fan art and showing, you know, if I get fan art, showing it in videos and all that cool stuff is what I'm, like I said, gonna strive towards. But anyway, yeah, that was kind of like the main thing, because I do like using these vlogs as a way to just kind of, like, if I'm thinking about stuff, especially if it's like lingering, I get to say it, because like, I don't like rambling in my gaming videos, because I do feel like then that's kind of taken away from the content. So that's why I like doing these vlogs. And like I said, it's cool to do. It's super chill. I don't have to worry about getting scared while I'm recording the vlogs. And yeah, that's basically it. So real quick, another thing that most of you probably don't know about me, I would assume, is that I'm wow, I stuttered. I'm actually a musician as well.
Paparazzi, how man? Surprise, you're lucky to have found me. Car, it's a brand new style, never seen this car. I'm rocking and rolling the colors that I got. Like another sad song. Walking down, walking beside, but in different mood. Falling down, we're gonna be. We could jump in, we keep staying. See me now, sing that song, let me gonna that one and now. Countdown ready. Don't tell me it's wrong, cause it's not. I don't trust nobody and put up these walls. They just wanna use me until I'm trying to big faces come and go.
I make a lot of music and I play guitar. I mean, guitar was the first thing that it's kind of the first thing that I set out that I said I wanted to do, and I followed through. And from that point on, it kind of made me realize that if I work hard and stay dedicated to something, I can achieve that dream. Because I remember, you know, I was always into such, I mean, I love every type of music out there, but I remember when I was like going through my teenage years, like young teenage years, I was always like listening to bands and I'm like, man, I wish I could play guitar. And I have an older brother and he tried, but then he just gave up because it was, you know, it was challenging to learn. And I remember when I started to learn to play guitar, it was so challenging. My fingers hurt. I couldn't, it was like, this is a G chord. And I was like trying to do that and I couldn't do it. And eventually, like I said, I didn't give up. I stayed persistent and stayed motivated and I learned how to play guitar. and absolutely, like I said, I'm so proud of it. I mean, you might have seen it in some videos. So I have this tattoo. This was my first ever tattoo, actually. It's a guitar fretboard under my rib skin. I don't know if you've ever seen all of my tattoos, but then I have these ones on my fingers. So obviously she's got the music note, but then this is a moon and a star, because another thing I'm really into, as you can tell probably by the background, is space. And then I have this tattoo here. This one's awkward to show because it's like I have to turn my hand, but it's a music note with a key on the end, a treble clef with a key on the end, and a locket, or a lock. And then I got you guys see this one because it's in the outro of every one of my videos. And then I got this tattoo, Dream Big, which is, like I said, is my motto I live by. So, which also has a backstory of like music and stuff too. But maybe I'll save that story for another time, maybe like another vlog down the road or something, because it's a bit of a long story. And I don't want to take up too much time with this vlog. But yeah, so I also, like I said, I do music. I have a whole, if you go out this door and you take an immediate left, there's another room. It's a smaller room. It's the smallest room in this house, but it works great for the music stuff. I have my music room in there, which is where I record all my music. Eventually what I want to do, I don't know, maybe when we get to 1,000 subscribers or something, I would do a setup tour and I would show this room, because like I'm super proud of this room. But also, if you guys wanted, or maybe I could just do it as a separate vlog if you guys ever wanted to see my music room, because like I said, it's a cool, I put a lot of time into that room, and I have all my guitars and my bass guitar and my microphone. It's another passion of mine. So another thing, the reason why I brought up the music was because I was thinking about, something with this channel. I'm like, okay, it's all, it's gameplay, whatever. But once in a while, because even, again, some of my favorite YouTubers, they would always do it. And it's like, again, it's showing that more human side of you, rather than just strictly feeling like you can never express any other passion of yours. And it's like, okay, it's got to just be gaming. I was thinking, man, I might just periodically, now it won't be very often, but I've been working on some anyway, but I think I'll just periodically maybe post the music thing here, whether it's a cover or an original song. Like I said, I want to showcase more aspects or another side of me, and I feel like the music thing would be cool. Because I sing in my videos, and you guys see the tattoos all the time, so it's kind of cool to show off the other, my other biggest passion. Actually, I figured I'd do you one better and just show you. This is one of my guitars. This is probably like my prized possession, just because this guitar and I have so many memories. I brought this thing around everywhere, but this is one of my acoustic guitars. I have a 12 string as well, but I don't know how this is even gonna sound, but I'll just play a little thing. Felt short this time, smile fades in the summer, place your hand in mine, and I'll leave when I want it. I'm all grown up now, baby, can't you see? Stacy's mom has got it going on. She's all I want, and I've waited for so long. Stacy, can't you see? You're just not the girl for me. I know it might be wrong, but I'm in love with Stacy's mom. Anyway, probably didn't sound the best because I am getting over a sickness. And if you know anything about, if any of you sing, any sickness makes you sound way worse because it's all affecting your, your breathing and stuff. But anyway, yeah, so music stuff probably coming soon. Like I said, it won't be very often, but it'll be a fun little thing I would like to do once in a while. But with that being said, kind of to wrap it up, the channel, like I said earlier, I'm just so happy with the content, happy with the thumbnails, the videos, and I'm just excited to see where this goes. And just, again, I know I say it all the time, and I try, and well, also I should mention too, because like in my gaming videos, at the outro, I say, like and subscribe, but it's like, I try not to, because it's such a cliche now on YouTube where you get like 1 minute into the video and they're already saying like and subscribe, or like subscribe if it's like, well, how do I know if I'm going to subscribe? Because we're like just starting the video, right? So I try not, I don't do that. I try not to do that unless I like make a joke or something, but like I don't do that. I literally only say like and subscribe at the end. Sometimes I'll put that little like thing that's just like a silent little but I put it like later in the video, so if by that point you're like enjoying the video, you just hit like. But because yeah, I trust you guys and girls enough that if you're watching my channel or watching one of my videos and you enjoy it, if you want to subscribe, that's fully up to you. And I don't want anyone to ever I don't want to like feel like I had to pressure people into subscribing, because I want this overall channel like to be a representation of how I am in life. And I'm just very easygoing and laid back. And like I said, I'm just here to have a good time. So yeah, so with that being said, just, you know, thank you to, you know, everyone that has subscribed and likes and comments, because the fact that you go out of your way without, like I said, being pressured or told to means a lot. So thank you so much. And like our next goal right now is we're getting close to 700 subscribers, but our goal is 1,000 subs. And again, the whole goal thing for me, it's no different than any aspect of my life. Like a couple years ago, like I think this is the 3rd year now, I got, built a home gym with my father, and it was just basically stemmed from like, all right, I'm getting a little older now, and it's like I want to be in the best shape of my life, because I had the mindset of doing the YouTube and stuff, and it was like, I believe that, if I want to build the best community, I got to be the best me, and it's only fair to you guys that if I give you the best version of myself. So my mental is like just the best it could ever be. I'm just so happy. And then the physical now, I've been, like I said, it's my 3rd year. I feel great. I'm in so much better shape. I have so much more energy, and all that stuff, like I said, correlates into just the videos that I make. And it just, I think it basically culminates into a video that I can post and be 100% proud of. So it's the same with the goal as far as like the exercising stuff goes. I set goals just because it gives me something to work towards. So as far as the sub stuff, at the end of the day, I'm not stressing over like what day, if this day we gain subs or this day we don't. I just, like I said, here's 1,000 subscribers. It'd be super cool to have that. So we'll just work towards that, you know what I mean? And just boom, there you go. So no set timeline or nothing like that. It's just, that's the goal. And then once we hit there, we'll set a new goal. But yeah, so thank you so much for all the support. And yeah, that's it. Hopefully this vlog looked good. It's the webcam. So hope you have a great day. If you enjoyed it though, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.